Hello everyone, this is Angry Luigi. Yeah, this is a reaction while we are having a tea room in our house. Yep, this video is called That Vegan Woman is Attacking Everyone. I don't hate the woman in general. I don't really hate Sniper Wolf or Diamond, but sometimes they have their flaws. Sniper Wolf's good. She's good. This vegan woman though, she has an issue. Oh, that Ox the duck duck. Haha.
No, pork and beans. No, 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 no.
Shut up, Robert.
Next to you, Sniper Wolf. Who cares about your opinion?
Who cares about your
today's big
opinion?
one. Today we are going to be looking at what might just be the biggest crossover event in human history. Sit down, Marvel. Daddy's talking. Yeah, I don't
And now it's even bigger with Angry Luigi.
know what just came over me right there. I didn't really like that. You know what? In the spirit of human transparency, I'm gonna leave it in, but just know I'm not proud of it. Today, boys and girls, my job is easy because I'm basically about to make 3 videos in one. Now, you might be asking yourself, August, how is this possible? Is it because you're so cool and handsome? And, well, while I doubt that a man lesser than me could pull this off, I am having some help. Now, I was honestly starting to kind of forget about that vegan teacher until one of her moderators commented on a poll I did about fighting animals, rent-free by the way, and this led to me checking out her channel again. You see, the other day, that vegan teacher released a video titled Have Sniper Wolf and Darman Changed Since We Last Spoke? Effectively bringing together my 3 least favorite content creators on this entire website. So today we get to experience not only the epic highs and lows of a Darman video, the insightful, thought-provoking commentary of Sniper Wolf, but also the caring, kind message of that vegan teacher. I truly can't imagine a greater day. So strap in, buckle your seatbelts, and get ready for a cinematic universe that mankind isn't quite ready for. Let's begin. Please.
Hello, students. Welcome to class. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. And you guys have been sending me a lot of different emails and DMs and asking me to follow this person here who I stopped watching for a long time ago. But you said, hey, Miss Katie, it's time to review her channel again. And you also told me that I should check out Darman again.
To this
Excuse
day,
you?
it's still insane to me that that vegan teacher has gone after these people who have absolutely nothing to do with veganism. Like, this is borderline harassment because what you're talking about has nothing to do with these channels. You're just using their name and their fame to bring up veganism when their content has nothing to do with it. You're not talking about their actual content. You're not talking about them. You're talking about some random dietary choice that has nothing to do with them whatsoever. It's so weird for an adult to do this.
August.
Now, I just happened to come across this video where she is actually watching Darman. So I thought, you know what, let's look at this one together. I haven't seen it yet, so let's see what is going on. Let's see if Sniper Wolf is better now, if she's not a horrible human anymore.
My goodness, look, I'm not Sniper Wolf's biggest fan, but calling her a horrible human is a bit steep, I think, for any reason, especially when you're calling her a horrible human for a reason that doesn't even make sense. I'm totally okay if you disagree with thing, but spending your entire day on the internet attacking people you don't agree with. I feel like I'm
Sitter. That's only for the baddest of kids. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just give me the controller. No, it's still my turn, you turn. It's my turn, you dweeb.
Okay, what is going on? That girl who is, how old is she? She should not be having a babysitter. She should be old enough to be a babysitter.
You know what, Miss Katie? I'll give you that one. One of my biggest gripes with Darman has always been the actors playing the characters never look the age they're supposed to either way. They always look way too old or way too young, and it really throws off the immersion.
Hey, no video games before homework. You gonna talk to your big sister like that? No. You lucky you even get a turn. When I was a kid, the only time my brothers got to play with the PlayStation was when I was asleep.
Okay. Well, she has a point about respect, but nobody should be playing video games. Video games are an absolute waste of time.
Old. You know what actually rots your brain? The been, and clearly it's taking effect. I mean, what is this nonsense? Video games are meant to rot your brain so they can manipulate you? Who is they? You're telling me Jagex worked hand in hand with the US government to rot my brain playing RuneScape? For what? So they can squeeze out some more tax dollars from me? What are they gonna do? Put a party hat in front of me and trick me into signing a military contract? What do you mean? I'd love for this to be expanded upon.
Let's see how this goes.
No, then quit it. Nora's here and we don't want her to quit before her first day even starts.
Hope she does. It's not like she's gonna make it to the end of the day.
Okay, like what is the matter with these kids? The babysitter just got there. How can the mother just stand there and let her kids talk that way? Probably they eat animals. Yeah, that's probably why they're so rude and cruel. They have no empathy.
Katie, what's your problem? Like, honestly, I wish I could talk to you face to face once, because surely you can't be like this in real life, right? I mean, that just wouldn't make sense. Nobody's this dense. Nobody's this silly, right? My silly detector is reading levels dangerously high. We've got to get you out of this environment. The kids are bad because they eat meat. I mean, I know you don't believe that, so why even say it? I think that maybe in the beginning that vegan teacher was being serious about all this, but at this point she's just rage baiting. That's gotta be the case.
Both need a babysitter. It's PlayStation's job. You have a good day at work.
Well, I know what you're trying to say. Sniper Wolf, but no. They should be having books to read. They should be learning about history. They should be out there writing letters and campaigning to help change the world, to end global warming. They should be out there collecting garbage, cleaning up their environment.
That's absolutely right, Miss Katie. Every single child on the planet, instead of enjoying their childhood and having some freedom, should be forced to do nothing but read textbooks, get involved in politics, and do community service. That would be the perfect society. God forbid a kid be a kid.
Guys, did you hear me? Remember your mom said
Homework? Didn't you just say it was summer vacation?
no video games until after?
That's a very good point. I didn't think of that. Is it vacation or? Yeah, that doesn't make good catch, Cyberwolf. I didn't catch that.
Homework?
Yeah, keyword mom said. We only listen to her.
Yeah, not you. Let's not get started on the wrong foot. Can I please have the controller?
Nope.
I mean, once we get the homework done, you guys can play.
But
You want?
Oh my God, somebody needs a smack.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we spell cognitive dissonance in the chat? Don't eat animals because it's morally wrong, but you should beat your kids. That's the vegan teacher guarantee, baby. I mean, my God, what a hypocrite, having a fit because nobody has empathy because they eat meat, but in the same breath you advocate for hitting your children. Do you even hear the words that come out of your mouth anymore, Katie, or have you just tuned yourself out?
I heard spaghetti was your favorite. Lucky for you, it's also one of my specialties.
You don't eat spaghetti?
What?
Yeah.
What kids don't eat spaghetti?
We do eat ice cream.
That better be
What?
vegan.
No.
What kind of kid doesn't like spaghetti?
Exactly.
I
Insane?
specifically remember your mom saying no ice cream before dinner. How about you eat
Sniper Wolf, you forgot to mention the fact that the ice cream might not be vegan. You forgot that, and you should say that every time you're talking about ice cream.
You see, Katie, that's where you're wrong, because I only eat ice cream if cow nipples were involved in the making of it. I've tried vegan ice cream before. Won't make that mistake again. That stuff tastes like Play-Doh. And did she not see what are clearly meatballs on the spaghetti? I feel like that's a more pressing topic if we're talking about veganism, but hey, whatever gets the comments rolling, right?
What?
Oops. I accidentally dropped my spaghetti on the floor.
Oh my goodness.
Nora, I accidentally spilled my spaghetti on the floor too.
The heck's the matter with this girl? She's like 16 and acting like she's 8.
Well, this is just a Butterfingers kind of day, isn't it?
Butterfingers? No X. Margarine. Okay? Or vegan butter.
Are we serious here, Miss Katie? We can't say Butterfingers anymore? It must be a miserable life just looking for things to be angry about 24/7. Overanalyzing every single thing you come into contact with just so you can have the chance to get angry. This is so weird. I'm not gonna subject you guys.
There's something physically wrong with these children.
Definitely.
Fingers kind of day.
See? Definitely something physically wrong. They have been fed poison. They have been fed innocent.
Debate, you're still just an awful human. No, sorry to break it to you, we're not like monsters or zombies because we eat spaghetti and meatballs. You don't just get to relentlessly insult people because they don't agree with you. That's not how the world works. I know you're not alone in thinking that way. A lot of people seem to think that as long as someone does not align with you.
Fresh meat.
I'll go with fresh meat X. What a horrible thing to say. What a speciesist thing to say. What a disgusting human you are.
All right. Is this implying that humans don't have meat? Because I'm not really sure how this would be, quote, speciesist. I think humans have meat. I think that's an objective fact that you can argue, and saying fresh meat in reference to a human does not necessarily make you a horrible human being. Also, Katie, are you, aware that you're talking to a child actor who is reading lines? Is that something you're aware of?
I'll give this person 4 hours max.
I'll give this person 4 hours max.
We'll see about that. Come on in, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant?
Okay? Get him!
Targets, ma'am?
Get him!
Aaron. But you address me as Lieutenant Aaron, understood?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
I
sir.
understood.
Yes.
Look, I get the joke here, don't get me wrong, but realistically, this would not be any different. Because why would this change anything? What is this guy gonna do differently? Yell? Scream a little bit? What's that going to change? It's not like he can do anything more or less than any other babysitter would. If the kids are afraid of somebody screaming, okay, sure, that's one thing, but if they're not, why would they care that this guy's in the military? It's not like these kids are in the military, so what could this babysitter do that other babysitters couldn't? There should be no difference here.
All right.
Oh, darn it! The PlayStation has been taken prisoner!
Get changed.
Is Dardar aware of how a PS5 works? Because this would do quite literally nothing. It's not like they need to move the PS5. This is perfectly playable.
What is this? Is that beans? I'm liking this guy.
Ah, y'all making that mean
You want us to
beans?
eat?
What's wrong with that? What the hell are you saying? What?
Children who don't follow the rules.
Exactly. Oh, sniper. Hey, isn't this great? What this means? This means that Darman is listening to me.
Look, I'm really sorry to burst your bubble here, Miss Vegan Teacher, but that seems highly unlikely. I mean, at some point, I've got to stop giving her the benefit of the doubt. I can't act like she's purposely being sarcastic and clueless about everything. You do realize that these beans are supposed to be viewed as a punishment, and that's how
No! Pork and beans.
grocery stores, and then every time she sees any sort of meat product, just screaming, no! This is hilariously effectively where the video ends. Just the sight of